Right. That's that finished. Can you turn the printer on, dear?
What printer?
The printer. The printer. You printing off now, that?
I'm not reading this out.
Sorry? Give it me. This is just a little play that I wrote. So, what I thought we'd do...
Is it Malcolm and Max?
She got it. I am doing a thing this week. You've just give them the answer to one of them. I'm doing...
You should let me in on it, Rachel, if you did.
I'm doing a thing this week where I'm trying to get as many comedy catchphrases into the conversation as possible, and that was my banker that nobody would get. And you've just told them what it is. But because I love you so much, I'm going to forgive you for that. Now, so the way it is, you see, what I want you to do is to read this, and then we'll have a bit of rehearsal later. Just have a quick look at it.
I'm not reading this out.
Right, well, you said you wanted to be on the silver screen. You've got some followers, Steve's Repairs, Russell Thompson. So you've got two ways to become an actress, or they just call them actors now, do they? Non-specific, binary, whatever. One is to learn the script, or the other is the casting couch.
And who's in charge of this casting couch?
That'd be me. At this point in the interview, Christine should have been in front of the camera and looked at the script, given the option of the casting couch or reading the script. So unless you can lip read, you won't be able to tell what I'm saying there, but it was not very complimentary. Now, in another video I mentioned that my life's a bit like the Truman Show. You won't believe this. This is my second attempt at narration here. I just got halfway through and the phone rings. Who is it? Christine. Video bombing me from 3 miles away. Right, so after we've been for a nice little walk and had some liquid lunch and come back, we'll have a bit of a rehearsal. How's that? I can cut that bit out where I swear or swearing because it's not in the theme of the Love Boat. Where does that keep coming from? Right, so that'll do now. What time is it now? Oh, I've still got half an hour before the pub opens. I need to go in and pay for the electric and stuff. Right, yeah. Okay, so turn this off now. So, if you do hear me coming out with some of these comedy sketch catchphrases, and you do know what they are, don't tell them. It's a game.
I don't get it.
I do not believe it. What do you mean you don't get it? You just have to read it, and it's a script. It's a professionally done performance.
How much you could you roasted on then? Scene
Look, it's even got a fade in. Scene 1, establishing strength of love. I'm trying to be nice here. It's the Love Boat theme. Right, that's it. I'm turning this off now, and we are going. Oh no, we're not, are we? What can I do then for half an hour? Casting couch. Read script again. public toilets. We need one of these on the boat so Christine can watch telly. Don't bother me having no telly, but it's nice to watch a few programmes now and again, but sometimes you just don't get a signal. So a nice big area like that would be great. So, we reckon point your aerial towards Norwich. Again, look right, look left, look right, oh my word. The pedals open up. That's always a welcoming sign. The door's open. What I like to see, dead on time. Morning fee pay for, redeemable on food later, but it always seems rude for me going in pubs and not having a drink, so I had a chat to the pumpkin and then we went for the walk. I'm not sure you'll be able to hear this with the wind and the cars, but if you started off from Acle Bridge like we are, Acle Bridge Inn, you'd come out to that main really nice road that's pretty quiet and cross over and head towards Pedros. I'll take it from there, and I've got both camcorders, but I'll probably just use this one for simplicity really. Yeah, so this is going to be a 5-mile walk, which is about the farthest I've done in about 6 or 7 months now. We're following the permissive path. Ooh, I like permissive. I'm from the permissive society, I think. Right, so anyway, when we're here at Pedros, you get the drift. So you follow it round. Right, so you know where you are now, Pedros. We're just going in there for a pint. Coming over here to the river. And the sign in it, this is straightforward really, you just can't go wrong. We'll keep going, just on the path, until we get to the little up where I think it's a yacht state, well what is it, sort of club, a clubhouse for boaters. I'll show you that when we get there. So here's the little yacht club place. I do check it out every time I go past, but I always forget the name. So we're coming up now to a choice you can make, and I'll just turn you off for a sec. Well, I've got my proper hiking boots on today, but it didn't stop me just going down the hole. Christine caught me, thankfully. Now then, I might be getting confused. Doesn't take much. One of these buildings you can rent, but you don't. I think it's this one here by the looks of it. Oh no, it's not. This will be the clubhouse. Yes, it's got a little landing stage and everything there. So, excuse me. Pardon? Yeah. So the other one I think you can rent out, but you'd have to bring everything that you've got on by boat, because I wouldn't fancy lugging it up that banking all the way from Acle Bridge. Anyway, so here we are. Now my route takes us that way on the public footpath, and it is quite nice through there, through all the trees and everything, but it's extremely muddy. And the amount of rain that they've had down here recently, it's going to be worse, so we're going to avoid that both ways hopefully, So basically all you're doing now is carrying on straight up the Bure on the path at the side, and then you come to Upton Dyke. It's pretty simple, which is how I like my women. Oh, that's been edited out. Now then, there's the river, there's the bank. I have no idea what those rings are for. Anybody enlighten me? So it's very windy here, so you might not be picking this up too well. I can always do a voiceover. So here we are at Upton Dyke, and you just keep going, basically follow the path. Simples. So go down on the dyke, go down the dyke and to the bottom. So we've probably could have got one boat in here. So this is down at the end of the dyke. Oh, I've took one for the team today, my knee's killing me. Right, there's them handed in extras. Yeah, so when all these boats are out, as you can see, you probably get a few moored up here, but as you can see down the dyke, it is narrow. And there isn't much room for turning around down here. So, here we go, 5 minutes walk. So basically, keep to the right of the sign. And follow the path down there. I don't think you can go wrong really. So keep going down the road, past the lovely rosemary bushes. That smells gummy, lovely that does. Lovely. So past the rosemary bushes. I didn't know rosemary grew that big actually. And just follow the road round. I think this is the easy bit actually. I think it's after I've come out the pub. But I've had my hand in. If I get 6 pints of Belhaven Black and a packet of Tenement, I should be alright until I get back to the bridge inn. So that's what you see, look, that's pretty straightforward. Sign for the White Horse. And stop it. So that's on the Boat Dyke Road. There's my darling. Going getting the beers in. Not, she hasn't got any money on her. Both myself and Christine would like to live down here. Upton, it's a lovely little village. That's for sale. It could be slightly out of our price range. The community pub. I always like to help the community. Right, you get to the end of Boat Dyke Road. That's a close over there, St Margaret's. Turn left, but you can turn right. I'm pretty sure you turn right. And it's just round here, hopefully. Oh look. The parasol on the table, there's a bit of a giveaway. The White Horse pub and restaurant, community shop. I don't remember seeing the shop there last time. Maybe I just didn't look hard enough. Or maybe I was having the beer goggles on. Ooh. I hope that door is open. Oh, the time is 12:23. And we set off at 11:30, was it? 11:30. So, and we've not been running. Looks like we've got a lovely roaring fire going inside. After 1, or was it 2? I think it was 3. Yes, that's correct. Looking at the pictures now, it's all coming back to me. Bellhaven Best, Bellhaven Black, and then I didn't fancy any of them alcohol-free drinks. I controversially mentioned I didn't see the point in them, so we'll leave it there. And then I just had a little cider to finish before we set off back, almost an hour later than we got there. So we had a nice little chill. Oh. Christine's having a look in the shop, see if she can get me some Tenormen. Oh no, she's not. That's a lie. She'll give some sweet potatoes. Yeah, if you want. Where are you going to put that?
In here.
Oh.
I put it in this side on a show.
Oh.
Perfect.
Oh. Oh, right. Need to let my YouTube viewer know where we're going.
Well, do you know where you're going?
I'm guessing at this now. Cause it's not come up on my Garmin because we're not actually on the route because we've come off piste. I'm thinking it's up that way, and then we go down and go past that little pondy place.
We tried that last time though.
No, well that's the only way. Anyway, I think it's down the green because that would make sense, wouldn't it? But anyway, that cottage that we saw early on, Christine goggled it. Oh yes, here's a little pond, you see. Christine googled it and it was £280,000 for that. So yeah, just a little bit outside our price range. Now this is in the middle of the village. I don't think Christine trusts me. I think she's looking on Google for the path. But anyway, this is where I thought we should go last time. So don't go up there because it just comes to the farmer's field, which I thought they blocked off the path. So you have to keep going. Past these houses. I'm hoping to see a sign. Give me a sign. The path. Well, there's a sign. So that's where we should have gone. I didn't even see that, so we carried on going down there. Yep, that's the way we're going. We carried on going down that way. Down there. And that takes you back over through the foresty bit, where it's really muddy. This is the way we wanted to go, which takes you past the lovely church. So yes, so that's the way. Public footpath, Fishley Church. So yes, we're on the track. It is straightforward. We're just basically going through the middle of a field on a path. And alcoholic painkillers are wearing off a little bit. Might have some more. Okay. Wait for sweet potato. Like that for nothing. Whatever it is. Is it a yam? Right, so we've now arrived at Fishley. Well, it says Fishley Hall there, but oh, it's not the church. Anyway, yes, that's the church. Obviously, I think there's gravestones there. Fishley Hall. Yeah, that must be the church. Now, you go that way, you go to, what's that say? Pillbox. You go that way, you go to Pillbox. So there's a pillbox in 250 metres, but we want to go that way because over there in the distance you can see Acle. Oh, I'm so glad I've got the Tenormen on. So yeah, you don't want to go right, you want to go straight on here. But let me show you something. that. Why bother putting it in a fucking plastic bag and then just dump it? Plus there's a can there as well. Do you know? My mate's got it right. That should be taken. Every dog should have DNA taken from it, and that should be taken, tested, and whoever's thrown that there should be made to eat it. Oh my god, look how back she's ahead. Anyway, rant over. Well, right or left, she's asking. This is a good question. I think if we go right, that'll take us down to the village where the King's Head is. Oh, will it? There then. This is the road that runs all the way back up to the Acle bridge, but we don't really want to walk across that. We want to go down the dike. Now I think if we just go a bit farther down here, down that way.
Yeah.
That's down there. I think, if memory serves me right, which it doesn't often do, then there'll be a little path that will take us down to Acle Dyke. I'm hoping so, because I don't like going. Well, there is a path at the side of the A47, but it's a bit shit. Right, well, we've come to the main A47 now, and can't for the life of me remember whether we should be going that way a little bit. I have a feeling it's up here now. I think it used to be, well, it might still be, the Indians that used to have Stracy Arms down there. That oh god, let me come on. I'm getting weary now. I've not had a drink now for 45 minutes. So I'm hoping up here we come to where you can go down to Acle Dyke, and won't be far off for more painkillers. I can't remember what it used to be called. It's changed names a couple of times over the years, this place. Don't even know when it's still open. We will find out, but I think it's just down here on the right. You cut by that and then off down towards Acle Dyke, and you're back on the river up to the pub. It's really warm now. I think that's because I've not done much walking. A little bit out of. Ooh. Anyways, yeah, well, I'll tell you about that later. Misses and her fitness regime. Well, it's not often I'm right, but I was wrong again. This time, it wasn't actually on the A47, it was a sign that pointed us towards the A47. Now that is the A47. Norwich Great Yarmouth that way, K1C that way. And with a bit of luck, straight across the road is where we need to go down. If not, I'll have to get my bloody Garmin out and have a look. Oh, so now this is a steakhouse. Right, yes, I know where we are now. What's it called? Bloody hell. Whoop. I nearly went down. Oh, the Hermitage. That's it. It used to be called the Hermitage years ago. Or has it always been called the Hermitage? And then it went from being a restaurant to the Indians who moved from Stracy Arms, I think. I might be wrong with that. So, Boat Dyke Lane. Yes, I know where we are now. No problem. 15 minutes and I'll be in the pub. How remiss of me. Didn't say where you went from there. So there is a path that is that away. But you don't. You go past the Hermitage and then straight down this little lane And this will bring us to Acle Dyke. And then back up the river, as I've said. Yeah, it's been a bit of a painful walk for me, that. But I've been promised a massage. What are we looking at? Oh, cherry trees, yes. Lovely. Yeah, it's right nice down here, isn't it? Alright, so the Weaver's Way goes that way. And we are going that way.
It does go.
It goes both ways. So Acle Circular Walk, 4.5 miles, better not be 4.5 miles back to it. Well, that's circle, yeah, right. If it's 4.5 miles, I'm phoning Mountain Rescue. Mountain Rescue down here? What are you talking about? What's the nearest mountain to here? Snowdon? Right, so anyway, it's Simples, isn't it now? Is it? Oh yeah, because you can, right. I'm guessing, oh no, because that's private. Where are you going now? Oh, see, I said it's Simple, then she's going over there, back to the road.
I saw time actually. God, the road, like.
No, we're on the footpath now, dear, all the way back.
No more.
Don't worry, it's a simple mistake to make. He's not sleeping. Fish must be biting. He's his bike, I think. I wonder if has he locked it up? I might just jump on that. Right back up there. Not sure if you can see that. But diesel or something coming into the water. Petrol maybe. Smells a bit petrol. It's coming out of here. I don't know. It's coming from further up the river. Maybe a boat's got a leakage. Yeah, I thought it might be coming from this outlet here, but it isn't. So this is what you get up to when I'm in the pub. I don't get it, mate. Wasjig.
Is it a bit like
What's it called?
Wasjig? Is it a bit like non-alcoholic beer? You don't get it.
Oh, I don't get no alcoholic beer now. And then it was time to go to the pub again. And this time for some solids. I had the steak and ale pie. I did ask for it without the ale, but they said they can't do that. Christine had the lasagna, and bloody lovely it was too. I had a few more beers, and then it just went dark then. Very dark. And I've just watched this footage now, and it's all slowly coming back to me. Good evening, YouTube! No, only joking. It's not a dark side. I've had some dark, what were it? Bellhaven, something or other, early on. Anyway, we've just come out of the Acle Bridge Inn. Had a lovely meal. I just don't know where I'm turning to as a Scotsman actually, because I'm thinking a little bit expensive. If I'm honest, us northern lads, we don't like paying more than £4 for a pint. Anyway, you alright, love?
I can't reach him yet.
Anyway, so I've got a right good story for you. Tales of the Norfolk Broads Unexpected. Right, so today, well, we went for a walk. Let me put that name in, it looks so unprofessional, doesn't it? So, what are you looking at now? Ooh. Oh, sorry. Right, cut. You sorted now, love? Alright, I'm glad everything's okay for you. Light of my life. Right, so anyway, tall tales of the Norfolk Broads. Right, anyway, you're not going to believe this. You just won't believe it, but you might have already seen the footage of us walking up to. In fact, I might put this in tomorrow's if it drags on so too long. You know what I mean? Right, so we walked up from Acle Bridge, where we are now. I went quiet, and what happened then? Something happened then. What's happened? The electric got off.
Yeah, I think we put too much stuff on.
Oh, I'll have to come back to you. Testing my resolve, this love boat thing. I just plugged something else in, it tripped all the electrics off. Anyway, where was I? No idea. Right, so anyway, we've been in the Acle Bridge Inn, and I'm finding for a northern lad things a little bit expensive down here. I really begrudge paying more than £4 for a pint. So come on, Phil, get your act together. Let's do have some sort of discount going on. North-south divide and all that shit. Right, so anyway, I was taking ale pie. Not for the faint-hearted, that is for sure. And then somebody posted on Facebook to try the bloody sticky toffee pudding. I couldn't even. I was struggling to get my pint down me anyway. So anyway, the thing was that's not what I'm doing at the minute. If this footage takes my daily footage into like hours, I'll put it in tomorrow's. So this might be talking about yesterday rather than today. But anyway. I don't think that made sense, does it? So anyway, we went to White Horse at Upton. We had a walk. Struggled with it a bit with my knee. I haven't done that much walking other than walking dog around the bloody estate. 15 minutes worth. So I did struggle a little bit. I'd took some painkillers and then had some alcoholic painkillers which helped. But anyway, something really weird happened in the White Horse. I tried videoing it, but she won't let me. Said, stop it. Anyway, there's a really tall bloke. Really tall. At the bar. Inside of him, there's a really small bloke. Ah, there you go. Tall bloke, small bloke. Not good for the knees. So anyway, small bloke couldn't help but stare at this big tall bloke. And the tall bloke looks at him and booms down Turner Brown, 6'8", 350 pounds, 20-inch cock. Left testicle weighs 3 pound, right testicle weighs 3 pound. Anyway, this little guy faints on the floor. So the big guy goes up, went over to him and said, "Are you alright, mate? Are you alright?" He said, brings him round sort of thing. He says, "Look, what did you say?" So he says, "You agree with that? Turner Brown, I can't remember what I've told him, 6'8", 350 pounds, 20-inch cock. Left testicle weighs 3 pound, right testicle weighs 3 pound." He went, "Oh, I thought you said turn around." True story. Right, you can put telly on now.